Hi everyone! Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chantel Russo. For those that are new here, we cover fashion, lifestyle, beauty, and a bit of travel on this channel. Today, as you can tell from the title, we are doing my sleek bun tutorial. This is really something simple and easy that I do on my hair when it's wash day, when I don't really feel like doing too much, or if I feel like I just need to kind of put my hair back out of the way and I want it to look polished at the same time. This is also really good if you're transitioning out of perms or anything like that, or trying to just do more with your hair with less heat, which is where I am right now. This is also great if you were wearing sew-ins and you're trying to rebuild your edges in a gentle way, which was also where I was at, and I'll explain how you can kind of help mask that with some of the products. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial and let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, so we've smoothed it, we've got rid of some of the strays with the hairspray. Now we're just going to use a little bit of the fiber paste and the gel, and I like to just put it on the cap because then I don't get my hair messy. Just kind of like lay the baby hairs a little bit. I don't really like a super sculpted baby hair look. That's not really my thing, but if it's yours, go right ahead. And it also helps with this tiny brush just to kind of go over like more strays. Once you've done that, then you go in with the gel and a little bit of oil. You smooth it from the part out. So I'm just taking a little bit, I mix it together, and I'm actually just gonna add it right here at the end of the part. And if you're following at home, you would just do the whole bit. Because I'm using a paste, a gel, and an oil, I don't have to work super quickly, so I'm not trying to smooth every area with my brush that I put product on. So just be mindful of that. Because obviously if you're working with a gel, you have to work very quickly depending on the consistency of it. And don't be afraid to put a little bit more gel in those problem places, but don't put more that's necessary. And then you smooth. Be careful for around the ears. Get your hair tie around your wrist so it's ready to go. These are obviously the best. You can just get them on Amazon in bulk. And don't be afraid to kind of smooth your hair with your hand first before you grab your brush. Get it all in there first, and then you grab your brush. And you kind of sweep up a little bit. Just because I feel like you have a bit more control when you do it that way. Especially if you have thick hair, because your brush isn't going to be able to smooth everything. And then ponytail. So you go around as many times as you can. I like mine tight, so I usually go around 4 times. Separate it in 2, and you pull. Basically brings it up, and then I go back in thirds, and I do it. I do it on each side, just so that each side is pulled. If you wanted to do a ponytail, you could totally just leave it like that. I prefer mine in a bun. So I'm going to now take the hair, just run my hands through it so there's no like weird little lumps, and then twist and twist and twist. I have stray hair, so if I really wanted to like be super serious, if I was going somewhere a bit formal, I would probably put more product in my ponytail before I sleek it around just to keep all the hairs in place, but for like a daily protective style or like going to work, it's fine. I always do like a kind of like a crisscrossy bun, and then I put the ponytail in the middle of my bun to lock it down, because if I finish it around my ponytail, then it doesn't stay as straight. It's hard to explain, but if you see here, the ponytail is right here. It's crossed over in the middle of my bun as opposed to being crossed over back at the ponytail. I just find that it holds my hair a lot better. The final touch, if you don't have this problem, don't worry about it. This is the L'Oreal Dark Brown Magic Root Touch Up, and then this is the colored 2-day edge control. I'm pretty sure I got this like at a random beauty supply store in the US. I've already put like quite a bit of product, so I'm gonna be generous, One thing I will say about this is, one, it's very messy. So don't do this like in your clothes when you're about to rush out the house. Like, no, it's not the time for this. Be in your pajamas, be in your house clothes. This can get very messy. Be mindful of it in your bathroom. You have to shake it very well. You want to be in a well-lit area. You can see I've got sparse areas and sometimes I hate it. So I like to do just a little bit of cover up with my tiny little brush. I do use this sometimes, but the root touch-up just gives more color. So what I like to do is take a little bit here, because this is a really soft edge control, and I just like to spray a little bit in the can. If you don't want to go with this route, then the colored edge control is a really good option for you. I'm trying to do like short bursts because it is very messy. You just mix it. So you can see there's a little bit of color there. You're just going to take it in the areas that you want to. Add a little bit too. Now it adds a tiny bit of color. This is not like getting your roots done. It's not what it's for. And then I just like to kind of go over with my hand so that I know where the color is going. And it all washes out, so this isn't permanent. It's just a really temporary dye spray. It's really to cover up grays. That's what it's for. And then if you really want to go in, just take a little bit. And then I'll go in with my big brush. You can see there's a little bit of like the dye on my hands. So what do you think? This is the final look. Sleeked, well put together. We're ready to go. She's back in business. Threw on some earrings for you guys. I hope that it can be of help to someone out there that's trying to figure out like the perfect way to slick back their hair in a way that makes sense. It's a really nice protective style. It's a really nice way to look classy and polished without having to do much. It's easy to do. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. Please let me know if you want to see more hair tutorials. Nothing too crazy, because your girl is not about that life. I've made that very clear. So we keep it simple and basic when it comes to the hair, if it's not at the hairdressers. Comment down below if you found this helpful, and until next time guys, be well, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!